This is Victor Champ. Get ready for the future! Da, 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 da. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Microsoft has just formally released their new mobile platform, Windows Phone 7. It's getting phenomenal reviews, and I have it on good authority that Steve Jobs of Apple has scheduled a recurring 3 p.m. appointment to punch Phil Schiller in the nose just to relieve the stress he's feeling at the fact that his mobile empire is now laying in ruins. Jumping the gun, you say? Not so. Sure, Apple has millions of iPhone users, and iOS in other forms is doing pretty well, too. But so what? Their ride is over. The free lunch they got while Microsoft was reconfiguring, which admittedly took way too long, is now over. And the lumbering giant from Redmond is, once again, awake. And Apple's market share was already declining because of Android's staggering success in the marketplace. Apple is 1940s Germany fighting a war on two fronts, and that never goes well. Microsoft represents a new wrinkle for the clueless hippies in Cupertino, because while they've already lost the sales race to Android, nobody denied that they were still in the lead in terms of user experience. With Windows Phone 7, however, those days are over. Like me, Windows Phone 7 is the future, while Apple is the past, and it knows it. Tim Cook cries himself to sleep every night on the bed of returned broken iPhone 4s. To put it simply, for those of you who might have difficulty understanding, Microsoft has a lot of amazing engineers, they've built a fantastic product, and, more importantly, they have a track record of grinding Apple into dust. They'll do it again, because they have a superior product, and they know how. It's obvious that with Windows Phone 7, Microsoft has made not just a new platform, but a new kind of platform. They've rethunk the experience and built something modern. Windows Phone 7 doesn't look like some electronic Duplo block. It's an experience tailored for people on the go. Windows 7 makes Apple iOS look archaic. Is Apple's lead developer Babbage? Apple's had iOS out for nearly 4 years, and they still haven't figured out how to give its user a launch screen with more information than the date and time? How much of an engineering problem is that? I guess Apple thinks the only thing you have to do with your entire day is sit around futzing with your phone, which is why it seems to require 2 minutes to get any information from it at all. Apple is mocking you every time you use your phone. Microsoft, by contrast, realizes that your day isn't focused around using your phone. It's a tool, and you want to use it, get the information you need, and get back to your day, and avoid running into a lamppost while you're walking down the street. Apple assumes you're a do-nothing schlub who spent his last $200 on their product, while Microsoft assumes you're an up-and-comer, that you've got a job, and your life isn't devoted to fiddling with a piece of consumer electronics. Most people want to be treated with respect, not called the jobless communist. Microsoft is respecting you with Windows Phone 7. That's a message that will win out, because people only want to be insulted when there's a pair of high heels and a naked lady involved. If you're an Apple shareholder, you should sell your shares now and spend all that money on bibs to catch your trendy hipster tears, because you're about to be shedding a lot of them. This has been Victor Champ. I'll see you in the future. Da 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 da.